Hi, in this video we will correct faulty parallelism in 5 sentences, but before we dive into that, let's review very quickly what parallelism means. Parallelism refers to using similar words, clauses, phrases, sentence structure, or other grammatical elements to emphasize similar ideas in a sentence. It makes the sentence concise, clear, and easy to read. Parallel structure is important, especially in items in a series, paired items, and items in an outline or list. And this highlighted part gives us a clue of where to find parallelism. Let's begin with sentence number 1. Salsa music gained popularity across the country due to its upbeat tempo, engaging lyrics, and that the dances were very energetic. So first of all, we will identify if we have one of these elements, which could be items in a series, paired items, and items in an outline or list in our sentence. And we can see that after due to it, we have upbeat tempo, engaging lyrics, and that the dances were very energetic. So that's an list of items that we need to correct. So first we have upbeat tempo and engaging lyrics. So both have in common that they have the same pattern, which is adjective plus noun. So we'll just copy this and paste it here to facilitate things. We have an adjective, upbeat, and a noun, which is tempo, and the same here, engaging, and the noun lyrics. Now this part has faulty parallelism, so we need to adjust it. Okay, so let's copy this one here, then engaging lyrics. So we should have an adjective and a noun. That the dances were very energetic. So maybe we could use the same adjective that we already have, which is energetic, and the noun that we already have here, which is dances. So the correct sentence would be this. So here we just copy this, what we wrote, and energetic dances. Salsa music gained popularity across the country due to its upbeat tempo, engaging lyrics, and energetic dances, so that's perfect. Let's move on to number 2. Dancing with her local troupe on weekends and to travel with them for national competitions were her biggest dreams in high school. So here we have a list of 2 items: dancing with her local troupe on weekends and to travel with them for national competitions. So the first one is an ing verb, dancing, plus with her local, so that's a prepositional phrase. So we should have the same on both sides of the list. So let's just copy this one. So remember, commas and words like and are key to identify the elements that must be parallel. So we need to change this part to travel with them for national competitions. And this one's pretty easy, in fact, because we know that the change that we must do is here. It's traveling. So the corrected sentence would be this one. Dancing with her local troupe on weekends and traveling with them for national competitions were her biggest dreams in high school, and now this is perfectly parallel. Let's continue with number 3. She rehearsed choreography, organized costumes, and how to set up the music equipment before each performance. So here we have a verb and a noun, a verb and a noun, and this part is not parallel, so we need to change it. So the pattern is verb plus noun. Verb plus, sorry about that, verb plus noun. So we'll copy that here so that you can see it clearly. We have rehearsed choreography, that's a verb in the past simple, plus a noun, organized costumes, the same, that's a verb in the past simple and a noun. And we can get rid of this part and set up the music equipment before each performance. So setup is already in the past. Remember that set is an irregular verb that doesn't change in the simple past. The corrected sentence then is this one. We'll just copy it and paste it. We'll get rid of this part. She rehearsed choreography, organized costumes, and set up the music equipment before each performance. And that looks much better. Let's move on to number 4. Critics often note the influence of Latin rhythms, the increase in multicultural radio programming, and how mainstream artists started including these sounds. So we have a list of elements here that begins here: the influence of Latin rhythms, the increase in multicultural radio programming, and how mainstream artists started including these sounds. So we'll just underline it. Here we have the plus noun plus a prepositional phrase. So we should expect the same in all 3 elements. Okay, just copying and pasting the influence of Latin rhythms. So we have the influence and the prepositional phrase of Latin rhythms. Then in phrase 2, the same. The increase, that's the noun, in multicultural radio programming. That's our prepositional phrase. So here we should begin with the. And we have how mainstream artists started including these sounds. So the strategy that I'm thinking of here is changing this ing verb including to a noun. The inclusion, that's the noun for including, and the prepositional phrase of these sounds. And here we can't leave out mainstream artists, so we will use another prepositional phrase by mainstream artists. And the corrected sentence then is, I'm copying and pasting. Critics often note the influence of Latin rhythms, the increase in multicultural radio programming, and we'll copy this and the inclusion of these sounds by mainstream artists, and we change this to lowercase, and this looks perfectly balanced. Critics often note the influence of Latin rhythms, the increase in multicultural radio programming, and the inclusion of these sounds by mainstream artists. That's perfect. And finally, sentence number 5 is known for her captivating voice, and she could play several traditional instruments. So we can immediately see that there is faulty parallelism here in this part of the sentence. All this part. The singer quickly rose to international fame, so we will leave this part out and deal with the first part. Known for her captivating voice, so I would say this is the first element. Captivating voice. So that's an adjective plus a noun. So we will copy it here. So we need the same pattern in the second part of these 2 elements. And she could play several traditional instruments. So this is more challenging. So we need an adjective. She could play several traditional instruments. So, okay, so when you can do something, that's an ability. That's an ability. But this is a noun, so we need an adjective. She could play several traditional instruments. So when you have an ability to do several things or many things, we can call that versatile with a lowercase v, versatile ability. And let's see, we can't leave out play several traditional instruments. So maybe we can use a prepositional phrase here, to play several traditional instruments. Okay, so we have an adjective and a noun, even though the second element in this list is a little longer, but it looks balanced anyway. So we will just copy this and then this, and versatile ability to play several traditional instruments. On second thoughts, we don't need the word several. Why? Because several is included in versatile. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? The word several is already included in versatile, so we will get rid of that. And our corrected sentence is: known for her captivating voice and versatile ability to play traditional instruments, the singer quickly rose to international fame, which is much more balanced than the first version of this sentence. So that's it for this video, a quick one. Stay tuned for more videos like this one. Thank you very much for watching.